Hello everyone, welcome to Proof of Concept channel. As part of POC today, we are going to see how to calculate mean, median and mode, because many machine learning programs as well as some other applications, we may be given with the data frame or any list of numbers. However, they will ask us to impute values with mean or median or the most common value, the mode. So we are going to see these three steps today here: mean, the average value, and the median, nothing but a midpoint of the value, and mode, the most common value. Also, we are going to see how do we calculate the standard deviation using pandas functions. So let's see one by one. Case 1, I'm going to see that how do we calculate the mean and impute for null values. So this is my data set. If you see here, I have a data set with a lot of values and I have one null value as well as part of this. So I need to impute these null values with the mean numbers, the average numbers. So I need these pandas and numpy, the libraries, and then this is the data. I'm converting this into a data frame here with the columns equal to number, and let's display and show here. Yeah, this is the data frame values that I have, and if you see here, this is the null, the fifth value is the null. I am going to find a mean from here, the average from here, and then trying to impute, instead of this null, I'm going to impute the average value. So the first step, how do we find the missing values? So this is the step is null dot values dot ne. So this will tell us if I have any null values here or not. So if I run this, this is returning with the true, which means this data frame has one null value. So if you see here, the fifth one is the null. So that's the reason we are getting true. Now to get the mean value from the data frame, this is the method df of the particular column and then mean. There is a method called dot mean that provide the average. So here if you see, I got the average of 29.333. So this is my average. So I'm going to fill this 23.333 instead of null. So in this data frame, I'm going to impute this value. For this, we have a method called fill na, and then so the mean value that I got as part of earlier step. So if I run this, so now if you see here, this is my original data frame, and now I replaced with the 29.333. So this is the average value that I got earlier. Now if you check the null, so we have the is null value method, no? So if you see now, if you check now, we got with false, which means already we imputed. This is the way, maybe in case if you have like a huge number of data in your data frame and you seen like a lot of missing values, then you may need to impute that value using this mean or mode or median, any of that. So now I'm going to calculate the standard deviation. So before that, I'm converting this into a list. So now this list look like this because I imputed already with the mean value, the average value. So the next step, I'm going to find the standard deviation. To find the standard deviation, there is a method called std. So you can use that data frame value with dot std. So this will provide the standard deviation. And here I'm just rounding for 2. That's the reason I'm given the round of 2 decimal places. However, to find the standard deviation, it's very simple. You need to use just std. So this data frame provides all these methods available, like predefined methods. Mean just dot mean, and then standard deviation just dot std. So now I got this standard deviation 4.64. Similarly, for the case 2, I'm going to impute the null value with the median value. So this step, I'm going to find the median value. Before that, this is my data frame df underscore median. So if you see here, the fifth value is the null value here. I'm going to impute this null value with the median value. So to find the median value, get the median value, this is the method df of like the particular numbers, the column, and then dot median. This method will provide us the median value. Let's see what is the median value. We got 31.0 here. So this is the median value. We are going to impute this 31.0 with the fifth position. So we are just using that data frame dot fill NA and then the median value. Now it's already replaced. So if you see here, we got 31 here. It's replaced with the 31. And then we may need to find the standard deviation. To find the standard deviation, you can use just .std and then 2 decimal places. This will provide us the standard deviation of that. So corresponding standard deviation for median is 4.67. So the case 3, we are going to find the mode and then impute the null value with the mode, and we are going to see the standard deviation as well. So this is my data frame, the original data frame. So the fifth value is null right now. I'm going to get a mode. There is a method called dot mode of 0. So this will provide us the mode value, because like if you see, like sometimes you'll be end up with like multiple values for the mode. So that's the reason we are taking the first value here, dot mode of the first value we are taking it. So if you just run this, I got the mode of 23. So 23 is the most frequently used. So 23, I got the 23 as a mode. And right now I'm going to fill that 23 into the null value. So just to use the fill NA and then the value, the mode value. Yeah, it's imputed right now. If you see here, the fifth value imputed with 23. Now we are going to calculate the standard deviation using that df.numbers.std. So you can use that method .std and get the standard deviation. 5.06 is our standard deviation. Yeah. So yeah, as a summary, as part of this proof of concept, we have identified mean, median and mode using the data frame. So the data frame providing these methods, mean, median and mode method. Also we have a standard deviation method. You can use the standard deviation method to get the standard deviations as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll add all this code as well as this notebook as part of the description. Please share, subscribe for more videos.